Heathens. So today, again, because it is the beginning of the month and so there are no boxes to unbox, we are going to just do a little get ready with me. I have to run some errands, go pick up cat food, pick up like some Dayquil, NyQuil, you know, just grab some stuff. So we're gonna just do a little look. I'm gonna be using, oh, that brush is full of stuff. I'm going to be using the Laura Lee Los Angeles. Is this the cat's pajamas? You know, yeah, I was about to say I couldn't find it on there, but I haven't used this palette in a while. I actually really like it for like a nice neutral palette. I just get so many palettes in that I don't reach for it that often. So I'm going to start with going into the shade Bomb Diggity, which is like a nice light neutral brown. It's definitely, this whole palette is definitely like more warm tones. I don't think there's but like two that could be considered cool tone and one's a black, so it doesn't really count. But it's a nice, you know, kind of go with everything palette. So that's what we're gonna do because I'm not getting too nicely dressed up today because I'm gonna be running errands and then come home and do some chores. So I don't feel like I need anything too fancy, not too many colors. You know, I have a little headband on because my hair needs to be washed. Just got a little tie-dye shirt on, one of the ones I got from Good Fare. So, you know. Next I'm going to tap into Kooky, which is this matte red. Same brush. Just going to use this to deepen up the outer corner and the crease. Oh, hello to cats. Totally forgot to shut the door. Oh well. We'll see how that goes. Then the same thing on the other eye. Hopefully I can get them even. I have a really hard time making my eyes even for some reason. Usually I just kind of say whatever and deal with it. Does anyone else have that issue? Or is that just a me problem? I feel like whenever I watch people on YouTube, everyone pretty much has no issue getting their eyes even. So I'm not sure if that's just because I have bad eyesight and therefore I can't really even see what I'm doing. Or if I'm just bad at this. You know, it could definitely go one way or the other. Alright, so now for the shimmer, I think I'm going to go in with Out the Other, which is like this almost purpley brown. And we're just going to put that all over the lid here. Ooh. I have like something in my eye. There we go. And then same thing on the other eye. This is a very soft shadow. Like smooth soft, but not like soft like when you push into it you might break it. And it still gives really good pigmentation. Alright, let me clean my finger off and then get a little bit of that from under my eye. And then I'm going to use a foundation as well that I got recently that I haven't had a chance to like use a whole lot. And that's the Honest Beauty foundation. I have mine in the shade Cream. So I'm going to do exactly what I did last time, which is to take the little puff that comes in it, get a little bit on here, and start putting it on my face, and then go in with a sponge. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if y'all saw that before I wiped it away. There was like a little bit of a different color mixed in there, like a red. I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know if I used it one day and was like bleeding, or, well, kind of concerning. Maybe I like ran over a lipstick with it. I don't know. Alright, so now I've got a pretty decent layer down on that side. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Cool. Great. Hisses. That's exactly what I want. Okay, I have a pretty decent layer down, so I'm going to put the puff back in. And I'm going to take the sponge that I've been using. This is dry, and I'm going to tap into this and just tap it across. This is, like I said, the way that I've been using this. And then I am going to wet the sponge and just go across my face, because I'm sure you can even tell on camera, this is not fully blended out. It's just to lay it down, and then I will blend it more once I have this a little wet. So now I'm going to take, oh, I haven't even opened this. This is a new face spray that I grabbed from actually Dollar Tree a while back. And I found it when I was cleaning up the other day back behind me. It's a hydrating facial mist with watermelon and sweet mint. I really like these sprays. Like, they're cheap, so you don't expect a lot from them, but they feel and smell really nice. And like this one, since it's hydrating, like I feel like it actually does add some moisture and kind of sit for a second versus immediately soaking in. Which for a hydrating spray, in my opinion, is good, because like if it immediately soaks in, I'm not as sure that it's doing anything. I like to feel it soaking in. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone else. And then I'm going to spritz it just a little more for the other side, because dragging it across my face with it not being fully damp definitely starts drying it out. But I like doing it like this because it tends to pick up less of the product. Like whatever I have on it goes more or less on my face. It doesn't pick any back up. And then I'm going to try a product that I keep saying I want to like play around with, and then I keep neglecting it, like at work. Not at work. Oh gosh, I have the hiccups. But like when it's time for work, I don't ever reach for it. And that's one of these Wander Beauty's Double Date Lip and Cheek. And this is in Sweet Talker. So I'm just going to take my finger, kind of mix it around in there a little bit, and then pat it across my cheek. And then what I'm going to do is actually set my face before I move on to my highlighter, because I don't want this to move around too much. I mean, I really don't want it to move around at all, but you know, that's probably inevitable if it's still as humid outside today as it was yesterday, because it rained a little bit last night. So like we woke up and the windows were all like fogged and dewy, and usually that makes the oils in my skin come out way more when it's humid. I think that's with everyone. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, my oils, because like I said, oh crap, got it a little lower than I wanted. I think that's with everyone, but using a cream product on a day like that is super risky, because I mean the humidity yesterday was so high, and I'm sure today is going to be no exception since it did rain last night. Alright, I'm going to get a bigger mirror, just kind of check. Yeah, that looks fine. I don't dislike it at all. Alright, now I need to set my face though. So let me get to, I used to have a puff that I've been using. It was a the Laura Mercier puff, and I have no idea where it went. So I'm just going to use this giant NYX brush. I believe I got this from one of the Walmart beauty boxes, which I believe this month it's time for another. I'll have to check and see when I got my last one again. But I'm just going to set everything down very, very gently. And this is the Ciate London Extraordinary powder. I don't want to show you the bottom. Oh! Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So, We're going to pretend nothing happened. I have powder all over my shirt, and I will get that off when I leave. Oh dear. I'm going to have to get it off now because it's also all over my mirror. I don't even know if y'all got to see what actually happened there, but there's powder everywhere. So fun. Okay. Alright, now we're going to move on to highlighter. Lid's giving me a hard time. Okay. Highlighter, I grabbed a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Guilty Pleasure. I haven't used this one in a while. It tends to be a little too dark for me unless I'm wearing foundation. Oh dear. Hold that thought. Oh dear. There's a cat where a cat should not be. I'm gonna have to deal with that momentarily. There's a dresser behind where I film, and hey, could you not? I'm sure you can hear the blinds rattling now because the dresser backs up to the window. So I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together there. Alright, let's see. Do I want to... Yeah, let's go with the ColourPop BFF mascara in Black on Black. I'm trying to watch out while I film. Oh. Can you even... What is going on with that? I'm going to try to use this. But the wand is like all messed up. Might be time to retire this and get a new one. Well, not yet because I have plenty of other mascaras, but you know what I mean. Just it might be time to get rid of this particular bottle. I mean, it's still working alright. Doing the trick, more or less. Ugh. It just doesn't look good when it comes out. That's gross. There's a fly. I don't know if you can see him. I think he's trying to figure out how to get out the window even though he can't. So he keeps flying back and forth from the window. I think for lips, if I can squeeze any out, I'm just going to put on more of the same balm that I had on originally, which is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Balm in the shade flavor. I think this is, yeah, Tough Cookie. I was going to say cookie dough, but kind of same thing. These are so hard to squeeze out. Like, I'm literally working my arm muscles to try to get balm out of the tube. It's just this nice, like, neutral pink brown. And it smells like cookies. So, very nice, very nice. Alright, and then we're going to spritz my face with the same spray, which is that watermelon and sweet mint. They also have a very good sprayer. And that's it. You know, just simple, playing with some products and getting ready to run some errands. So super simple, regular weekend look, except I added a little bit of blush, which is not normal for me. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. What products do you like using on the weekend? This is not like my regular weekend look, but it's a nice simple weekend look. Like, it's not that much different from what I would normally do on the weekend if I wasn't making a video or, you know, whatever. So let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more of my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!